Tony D and Little Joan somewhere in the background, and this is a screenwriter's rant on Daniel's Gotta Die, starring Iggy Pop, Bob Saget, in one of, I assume, his last movie appearances. And the movie looks pretty funny. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys. Books 1 through 16, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. The basic premise of the movie is Daniel stands to inherit his father's wealth, who's played by Iggy Pop. He's the one who dies. And, but in order to inherit the wealth, they all have to spend a weekend together. And Daniel will get most of it, or all of it. But if he dies, the other guys would get it. So they, of course, decide to kill him. And here's the lineup. Jason Jones, I remember from The Daily Show. He's not bad. He's kind of funny. Don't remember the other ones, but Iggy Pop, with Iggy Pop and Bob Saget. So Bob Saget and Iggy obviously isn't in it very long because he dies. Bob Saget, I think, plays the lawyer of the family. I'm not sure, but he seems to be in it for quite a ways. Although maybe they kill him off halfway through. I don't know. But they're all trying to kill Daniel because if they kill him, then the money's split between them. Directed by Jeremy Lalonde, written by Matthew Dressel. So, yeah. Glad to see Bob Saget in something. Bob Saget's very funny. So I think this movie could be very funny. It looks crazy. Here's Bob Saget doing jazz hands for some reason. So yeah, finally a comedy. This looks like a real comedy. Now it's a dark comedy, obviously, because someone dies and then they're trying to kill Daniel. But Daniel just seems like psyched to be involved in everybody, even the people who are trying to kill him, because I assume he doesn't know at first. So first act, the father, Iggy Pop, dies, and the kids are very excited because they want his money. But Daniel's not excited, I assume, because Daniel's the only decent one among them. And then the lawyer, Bob Saget, tells him Daniel's stands to inherit the entire estate, or most of it, but they're going to have to spend, I don't know, a weekend on this tropical island together, and if Daniel dies, they could maybe steal it all from him. So they try to kill him during the weekend, which is a funny premise, and totally one I'm here for. What's the end? Could go a lot of different ways. The first way is all the other characters, all the bad characters die, but Daniel somehow lives. Or they spend the whole movie trying to kill him. They think they've killed him, but it turns out he's not dead and he survives and then cuts everybody out and they all go to jail. It could be they all die, including Daniel, or they realize at the end of the movie that they won't get anything if Daniel dies, and then Daniel accidentally dies, and they all get blamed for it. So by the end of the movie, they don't want to kill Daniel, but then he like trips and falls on a rake and kills himself, and then now they're all going to prison because they'll never convince the authorities they're innocent. Another way would be that no one dies in the movie. There's a lot of close calls. And at the end, they resolve it all somehow, and they go their merry way. And Daniel like gives them some of the money just because they're family or whatever. I don't know. Could go a lot of different ways. It's a comedy. I mean, it could be. I mean, the scale is everybody dies or nobody dies. But I'm here for it if Bob Saget's in it. Come on, Bob Saget was very funny, especially off screen from Full House and America's Funniest Videos. He's actually one of the dirtiest comics out there and pretty funny. So I would totally see this just for him, just to see one last performance from Bob. And Iggy Pop is kind of funny too. Jason Jones, though, I think is probably the comedy heavyweight in this, in that he probably has the most lines as the characters in the movie. And I found him funny on The Daily Show. He was one of the last guys I thought was funny on The Daily Show. So, yeah, I would totally see this. Let's read the write-up. Okay, we have to go to the IMDb. I like the title, too. Daniel's Gotta Die. There it is. Daniel's Gotta Die. This is from 2022, according to this. This thing just dropped as a trailer. This says 2025. That's weird. It says 2022. Has this been out for a while? But now they're just re-releasing it or something? Even the poster looks pretty funny. Daniel's plan to reconnect with his family hits a snag when he discovers they all want to kill him for his inheritance. I don't know. Maybe somebody could tell me out there. Has this movie already dropped? It's a perfect look. It's 90 minutes, 91 minutes. That's perfect. Come on, it's a comedy. You got to keep it tight. Keep it tight, screenwriters. I may have to go look for this. Why is it 2025 and 2022? That's weird. Maybe they shot it back then and it's been on the IMDb all this time and now they finally released it. It happens. It does happen. But, yeah, this fills me with glee. Anyhow, that's it for me, Tony D. And Little Joan somewhere behind me. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Don't forget Thursday, I'll be at the Mullica Hill Library at 7 p.m. for my talk, not on the Jersey Devil, but I'll be telling you how to get published in South Jersey. So I'll be telling you the tricks of the trades and giving you some advice on the new authors there. So, and I'll have my books, and I'll probably talk about the Pineys at some point. So come on out, ask me questions. Should be a fun night. We'll see you